All right. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for our yoga and mindfulness series with AARP and Open Up. My name is Colleen Cadman, and I serve as an Associate State Director of Outreach with AARP in Pennsylvania. We are excited, whether it's your first time joining us or you've been with us before, to have you joining us today. And if you'd like to do so and haven't done so already, please share where you're tuning in from in the chat. We're going to go ahead and read out a couple of our locations as we're getting started. So we've got Washington State. Oh, we've got St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. Please send some of that sunshine up north for us. We've got Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia. Lots of Pennsylvania folks. Thank you. We love seeing folks from our home state. We've got New Jersey. We've got Michigan, California, Hawaii, Louisiana, Colorado, Wisconsin, Georgia, Minnesota, Texas. Lots of Texas, New York, Ohio. Let's see, Oregon, Indiana. Lots more PA, Delaware, Rhode Island, North Carolina. Someone's just from Smiley Face, which I love. Nevada, Vermont. Oh, we might have a good portion of the 50 states covered today. This is fabulous. Florida. Well, excellent. AARP wants to remind you that we are committed to helping people take control of our health as we age by providing tools, resources, and information that will entertain and inspire, educate and stimulate, and engage and activate. AARP hopes to create an environment where everyone can lead their healthiest lives possible in mind, body, and spirit. And AARP wants to help you take a whole body approach to your healthy living goals. Regular exercise and focusing on your brain health are two great ways to support healthy aging. And you can learn more about those resources on our website at www.aarp.org/health/healthy living. And our wonderful volunteer, Kara, is going to share that in the chat momentarily. We will be recording today's session, so barring any technical difficulties, you can look for the link in your email following this class. We will also be sharing the link to last week's class today, so look for that shortly as we get going with today's class. And just a reminder that we are so excited to collaborate with Open Up on this series. Please consult your physician or other healthcare professional before starting this or any other fitness program to determine if it is right for your needs. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce our instructor, Anna, today to lead us in the session. So over to you, Anna.
Thanks, Colleen. Welcome, everyone. As Colleen mentioned, my name is Anna, and I am here at Open Up Studio, located in Pittsburgh, PA. I love hearing where you're all from, and I'm so happy that you are here with me today. We will begin today's class either sitting in a chair, or if you'd like to sit down on the ground, you may. Get in any comfortable position that you might like to be in. Maybe if you feel like closing your eyes as we begin our class, letting everything go that we've done so far in our day and forgetting about all of the tasks that we might have for the rest of our day, focusing on where we are now for this class together. Taking a few deep breaths here. Keeping your eyes closed, or if you feel comfortable opening them, you may. Beginning to deepen our breath further. As we breathe in slowly for the count of 4, we'll hold the breath for a count of 4, breathe out for a count of 4, and hold out our exhale for a count of 4. Trying it with me whenever you're ready. Taking a slow, deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top for 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take one more cycle just like that. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. Returning to your normal breath. On your next breath, shrug your shoulders all the way up to your ears, squeezing any tension you might have there, and gently drop those shoulders down. Taking 2 more just like that. Last one. Bringing those shoulders forward, up, back, and down, around in a nice gentle circle. Let's do 2 more in this direction. And switch directions. Letting those shoulders drop back to a neutral position. Placing both hands on top of each shoulders, taking a breath in as we open our chest wide, maybe looking up at the ceiling. Breath out as we bring our elbows as close together as they can be, looking down at our lap, taking a breath in, opening up our chest, and breathe out. Arms together. One more, breathe in, open our chest nice and wide, and breathe out. Coming all the way back up to the center at your own pace, to your own level of comfort. Slowly bring one arm forward and the other. We're swimming with our elbows. If this is not comfortable, you can just rotate, bringing one shoulder up and down, and then the other. Wherever you're at, we're going to do 2 more on each arm. And switch direction, this time going forward. Let's do 2 more. And gently resting those arms down, maybe releasing any of that tension, wiggling our arms side to side. Placing both hands on our knees, again, either sitting on the ground or in a chair. Open your chest up, drop your head back, push your chest forward for our cow pose. Tuck your chin to your chest, push into your back, look down at your belly for our cat. Arching and rounding through our spine. A breath in makes our gaze look up, and a breath out as we look down at our belly or our lap. Two more at your own pace. On your last round, coming back to center, placing those hands on your knees once more, bringing those circles a little lower down our body as we roll our chest and our torso over to the side, to the back, other side, and forward. Your circle can go as fast or as slow as you'd like. Do one more in this direction. And once you get to the center, switch directions. Last time around. Coming all the way back to the center. Nice job. Either sitting down or in the chair, extend one leg out long, keeping the other knee bent. If we're down on the ground, it will look something like this, keeping one leg bent and on the inside of your leg. We're in a chair. We're going to extend one leg long. Take a breath in, reach your arms all the way over your head, look at your toes, and fold forward. It's okay if you don't reach all the way down. We might just be waking up for the day. This might be our first fold. Slowly rolling all the way up and switching to the other leg. In the chair, this is where we are. Taking a breath in, reach your arms over your head and fold forward down towards those toes. Slowly rolling all the way up. This time, extending both legs out in front, toes pointed to the ceiling. Taking a breath in as we reach our arms all the way up over our head and once more, fold. If you're laying on the ground, if you're sitting on the ground, it's okay if your knees are bent. Slowly sitting all the way back up. This time placing the bottoms of our feet together and our knees out wide to the side. If we're sitting on the ground, your feet can be closer to your bottom or a little bit farther away, whatever's comfortable to you. Holding here in stillness or maybe bringing some gentle circular motions once more. Whatever's comfortable in your body. If you take the circular motion, make sure to switch and do both directions. Taking one more breath here. Coming all the way back to the center, placing your feet on the ground. Or sitting down on the ground, coming up to a stand. Going through 3 of our sun salutations. I will show the first sitting in the chair and then the next one standing up using a chair. Standing tall in our mountain pose, arms by your side. Take a deep breath in as we reach our arms all the way over our head. And a breath out as we fold down towards the ground. It's okay if we don't touch the ground. Take a breath in, lift your chest. Gazes forward and a breath out as we fold once more. Take a breath in, reach all the way up over your head, bring your hands to your heart. We'll do 2 more just like that. You can stay sitting in the chair if you would like. If you're standing and would like to use a chair, you can follow me now. Starting in mountain pose, arms by our side. Take a breath in, reach your arms all the way over your head. Take a breath out, forward fold, reaching down towards the ground. Breathe in, lift your chest. Breathe out as we fold once more. Take a breath in, reach your arms all the way over your head and hands to your heart. Last round, you can do it in whichever version you would like. Whenever you're ready, meet me in mountain pose. Take a breath in, reach your arms all the way over your head, breathe out and fold forward. Breathe in, lift your chest, breathe out, forward fold. Take a breath in, we reach our arms all the way back over our head, hands to heart. Placing your arms down back by your side, either sitting down or standing up for our mountain pose. Stepping into our warrior one, step your right foot forward, keeping your left foot down on the ground. Hands on the chair for stability if you would like. Take a breath in as we reach our arms all the way over our head. If we're seated, please step one foot forward and one foot back. Taking one more breath here. You can place your hands on the chair, step your feet back together. Taking that on the other side, stepping your right foot back, your left foot is forward, your front knee is bent. You can keep your hands resting on the chair for stability or reach them up over your head. Placing your hands back down, step your feet together, mountain pose. I'm going to flow through that one more time, changing up our arms. You can remain in a chair if you'd like, meeting me in mountain pose. Take a step back with your left foot. This time, place your hands on your shoulders. Take a breath in as we gently make that circular motion with our shoulders while keeping our legs in the same place. If you don't like this motion, that's okay. You can stay in the traditional warrior one position. Taking one more breath and then switching your direction. Placing your arms back down by your side and stepping your feet back together, mountain pose. Taking that on the other side, show it seated from a chair this time. We're gonna step our right foot. Your left foot is forward and your knee is bent. Bring those hands to your shoulders. Open up with that circular motion. One shoulder and then the other. Again, your arms can be down by your side and you can always shrug one shoulder up to your ear and the other. Taking one more breath and switch that direction. Coming back to center, stepping both feet together, back in our mountain pose. Dropping our hips back for our downward dog, sitting in a chair, maybe reaching your hands out in front, dropping your head with your feet wide. Breathing here. If you would like to use a chair, place the hands on the top of your chair, step your feet back and sit your hips back, downward dog. If you would like to come all the way down to the floor, you may. Whatever option you choose, we're gonna hold it for 3 more breaths. Slowly walk your feet all the way back up towards the chair, towards your hands, meeting me in mountain pose. Standing or seated, moving into our pyramid. I'm gonna step my left foot back. This time, my front leg is going to be straight, keeping my hips facing my chair, leaning over my front leg and folding forward. Keeping a little bend in your front knee. Breathing here. from the front. And from the chair. Step that foot forward once more and fold. Whatever version you're in, we'll take 3 more breaths. Once more, stepping your feet back, sitting your hips back for a downward dog. This time, switching over, stepping your left foot forward for our pyramid on the other side, and fold. Once more, step both feet back, sit your hips back, downward dog. Slowly walk your feet all the way back towards the chair, meeting in our mountain pose. Slowly rolling down, bending into your knees, coming into our gentle ragdoll, releasing any of the tension and maybe in the back of your neck, back of your legs, your lower back, either swinging your arms side to side or holding onto your elbows. You're seated in a chair, just fold forward, let your head and your arms hang heavy. Slowly rolling all the way up, standing back into our mountain pose. Coming into a balance challenge today, making sure that you have a support by if you'd need for any balance. Standing tall into our left leg, maybe placing your hands down on the chair. Slowly lift your right toes off the ground as we drop our chest towards the chair for our airplane or warrior 3 pose. Your leg can stay here if you'd like to for balance, or we could float back. Wherever you are, we're going to hold for 3 breaths. We're seated in a chair. Maybe that we'd like to practice lifting our leg, holding it up, pulling it out to the side, or holding it back. Whatever's most comfortable to you. After your 3rd breath, step your feet back together for mountain pose. Maybe march those feet out side to side. Setting up for our other side. Standing tall into our right leg. Holding on to a support if needed. Maybe lift your left toes back as your torso drops down towards the chair. Whatever degree of bend is perfect in your body. Holding for 3 breaths once more. Slowly coming all the way back up to mountain. Marching those feet out, back and forth once more. Sitting your hips back for our downward dog. We'll get a chance to try that warrior 3 balancing once more on each leg. So if you were sitting down before and would like to try it standing, join me now. If you were standing and like to try it sitting down, feel free to do that now. Take a breath in as we slowly walk our feet all the way back up. Mountain pose. Getting into the position, whichever you would like to try. Stand tall in your left leg. Have a gentle bend, don't lock it out. And lift your right foot up as we bring our torso down. Keeping our chest open. Maybe we can lift it a little higher. Holding for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly coming all the way back to standing. Marching those feet out. One more time on our right side. Maybe we'd like to try and release some pressure off of the chair. And do that. Taking a breath in, standing tall in your right foot. Gently lift that left foot off the ground. Lean your torso down towards the chair, keeping your chest nice and open. Holding here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly come all the way back up to standing mountain pose. Letting that go. Once more, bending your knees, rolling your body down for our ragdoll. Drop your head, look between your legs. Taking one more breath here. If you're in your ragdoll, you can gently drop down towards your knees. If you're standing up, you're seated in a chair. Just slowly roll up. If we have any pressure on our knees, feel free to just sit down on your bottom on the ground or sit into a chair. Whatever is comfortable to you, popping up onto your knees, standing nice and tall. Placing your hands on your hips to begin. Maybe you'd like to place them behind you on your lower back. You can do that as well. I'm going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, I'm going to push my hips forward, lean my head back as I lift my chest. Holding here. If we're in a chair and you have some leverage, you can hold on to your chair for some support as we drop our head and breathe into our chest. Wherever we are, take one more breath. Slowly come all the way up. Back on our knees. Taking a breath here. We're going to try that once more. Seeing if this time is a little bit gentler on our body. If we can maybe back bend a little deeper. Placing your hands on your hips, pushing your hips forward, drop your head, lift your chest. Taking one more breath. Slowly rolling all the way up, sitting back down on your feet. Gently, slowly rolling down towards the ground. You can rest your head on the ground, or maybe you'd like to just rest your head on top of your hands. If we're in a chair, maybe you just make yourself into a small ball. Taking 3 more breaths here. Slowly rolling all the way back up. If you're on your knees on the ground, come to a comfortable seat. Once in our comfortable seat, step both feet out in front of you, placing your feet on the ground, bending into your knees. Placing your hands maybe behind you as we prepare for our boat pose. Coming into whatever boat is accessible to you today. We're going to take a breath in. When we breathe out, maybe you just want to lift one of your feet up as we lean our chest back. Maybe you want to lift both of your feet up. Whatever's comfortable for you, we're going to hold it for a count of 3. If you're in a chair, we can practice same thing, using the chair as leverage, sitting our hips forward, leaning our torso back, gently lifting one leg up and holding, or maybe lifting both. Whenever you're ready, get comfortable in your boat position. Take a breath in, breathe out. We'll lift, hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. As we lower down, hug your knees into your chest, chest into your knees. We're going to take one more round of that. So if you only held one foot up last time, please switch to your other leg. Whenever you're ready, and place your hands behind you. Keep the bend in your knees. Take a breath in. On our breath out, lift one or both feet up for a count of 3, 2, 1, and rest them down on the ground. Gently dropping your knees to one side and then the other, like the windshield wipers of a car. We'll take one more on each side. Coming back to center, slowly sitting up, this time bringing the bottoms of your feet together once more for our butterfly pose. Noticing if this feels a little different than the first time we did it at the start of class today. If you'd like to hold it still, you can. If you'd like to take some gentle movements, rocking side to side, or if it feels comfortable to you to float your legs up and down, you may do that. Taking 3 more breaths here. On your last breath, slowly roll up and extend both legs out in front. Taking a breath in, reach your arms up over your head, pull down towards your toes. Once again, noticing maybe if the beginning of class was your first forward fold of the day, this one feels a little different. Taking one more breath, slowly rolling all the way up, keeping your legs extended out long in front of you. If you are seated in a chair, extend your legs long. If you would like to lay down on the ground, slowly lay all the way down on your back now. Placing both feet on the ground as your knees point up towards the ceiling. Taking 2 rounds of bridge today. Taking a breath in, on our breath out, maybe push into your feet and lift your hips off the ground. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1, and slowly lower down. We're going to take one more round of those. If you're in a chair, you can follow me. Taking a breath in. As we breathe out, maybe you just want to drop your head back, push into your hand. You could lift your hips up. Push into your back, push into your feet. For 3, for 2, and for 1. As we slowly come up, you're on the ground. Drop your knees side to side like that windshield wiper once more. Standing both legs long out in front of you. Bring your right knee into your chest, towards your chest. Holding it steady here, or if you'd like to try rolling your ankle, you may do so. If you chose to roll your ankle, switch directions. Giving your knee one more hug and letting it meet the left. Bringing your right knee in, or your left knee, excuse me, into your chest. And if you would like to try feeling the sensation of your ankle rolls, do that now. And switch directions. Giving your left knee one last hug. Extending your leg long. This time bringing both knees into your chest, or just placing the feet on the ground if you like. Giving it one final squeeze, taking a breath in. As we breathe out, you can lay your legs long, let your arms drop by the sides if you're sitting in a chair. With your arms and your legs long, we'll begin to deepen our relaxation by scrunching up your toes, holding your toes scrunched up for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Squeeze your legs together for holding those there for 3, 2, 1. Relax. Feeling your abdomen, your stomach muscles tense and tighten as you squeeze and hold those for 3, 2, 1. Relax. Make your hands into fists along the side of your body. Hold those fists there for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Scrunch your shoulders all the way up towards your ears, holding that for 3, 2, 1. Drop your shoulders. Lastly, squeeze your face, shrug your forehead, tense all your facial muscles together. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Letting your body go, let your mind go. Be in this moment. Slowly begin to move your fingers, maybe wiggle your toes, your wrists, and your ankles. Gently make any small movements with your body. If you're laying on the ground, feel free to bend your knees. And slowly, or if you'd like to, roll up to a slow, comfortable seat, either sitting in the chair or on the ground, wherever you have room in your home. into a comfortable seat, maybe closing your eyes, coming back to that breath once more. If you would like, feel free to bring your hands to your heart as we take 2 cleansing breaths together. Take a deep breath in, open your mouth and sigh it out. One more, just like that, breathing in, open your mouth, sigh it out. Thank you all for being here in this class for me today. I would like for us to reflect on a question together. I want to wish you all a happy belated Valentine's Day. I know in this season of love and giving, we often give a lot of ourselves to other people to show our love and appreciation. I just want to show my love and appreciation to all of you, and I hope you all had a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Reflecting on maybe the ending of one holiday of love, what is it that made you feel grateful or thankful for this time, for this season, and preparing for a new season to come? I am thankful for all of you, and one thing I'm also very thankful for here in Pittsburgh is that it stays lighter a lot longer in the evenings, and that just means that I have a longer, nicer, more productive day. I'd love to hear something that you all are thinking about that you might be grateful for in these changing times. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Anna. So if anybody would like to share in the chat what you're grateful or thankful for right now, please go ahead and do so. We'll read a few out as we are ending today's class. We want to thank you for being with us for our yoga and mindfulness series. And I'm going to ask our volunteer, Kara, to share the links on how you can sign up to join us again. A quick reminder that we are off for next week's class. I apologize, I am out of town. We do encourage you to check out the recording that's in the chat today, as well as you will receive today's class recording within about 24 hours in your email. So our next class together will be on February 29th. Same time, same place. We hope to see you back, so be sure to check out that link to register for that class. All right, and going through the chat to see what we are grateful for. Anna, lots of folks are saying grateful for this class today, so kudos to you for leading us through it. We're seeing being alive and kicking, love it. We're seeing happy to have more daylight, so a lot of agreement on that one, Anna. Let's see, grateful for these classes that are offered. I'm feeling the love. I'm grateful for this time to focus on our health and well-being together. Grateful to be well enough to participate. Absolutely, definitely lots of consensus around grateful for our health. Being mindful during this Lent season and eating healthier. Awesome, Stacy. Good health. Grateful to see my 90-year-old mom yesterday for Heart Day. Love it. That's a great one, Tony. Oh, I love this too. Grateful for Valentine's Day celebration with my friends. Grateful for AARP and our exercise classes together. Thank you. Grateful for family and friends. Yoga for aching knees. For community. Grateful for self-care. Grateful for my grandson. Grateful for the opportunity to travel the world. Just returned back to the United States. Awesome, Joyce. Thank you for that. Grateful for this practice. Thank you, Linda. Grateful that last week's intention came to pass. My elderly cat has gotten better. Okay. Mindfulness does work. Thank you so much for sharing, Virginia. Grateful for sun streaming on a cold day. Grateful. Oh, we have a dog that's better too. Okay, we're really getting powerful with our intentions in this class. I love it. Lots of healing coming out of yoga. Excellent. Well, thank you all for being us today. And like I said, we hope to see you again in 2 weeks, same time, same place. Look for the recording in your email after this class in about 24 hours, and we will see you all again soon.
Bye, everyone.